Google Calendar has a built-in booking page feature. You fill in your availability once, get a shareable link, and anyone can book a meeting with you without a single back and forth email. Here's how to set it up. Every section, every field. There are 2 ways to get started. Either click plus create in the top left and select appointment schedule, or scroll down in the left sidebar to the booking pages section and click create appointment schedule. Either way, a setup panel opens on the left. You'll go through 2 steps. First, your appointment settings, then your booking page settings. Let's go through every field. First, the title. This is what people see on your booking page and what shows on your calendar when someone books. Make it clear and specific. I'll use 30-minute campaign kickoff call. Don't be vague. People are more likely to book when they know exactly what they're signing up for. Appointment duration, how long each booking will be. Click the drop-down and pick from the preset options, 15, 20, 30, 45, 60, or 90 minutes. Or select custom to set any duration you want. I'll keep it at 30 minutes. General availability is your weekly schedule, the days and hours you're open for bookings. For each day, set a start and end time. Next to each day, you'll see 3 options. The block icon marks that day as completely unavailable. The plus icon adds a second time window on the same day, like morning and evening. The copy icon copies that day's hours to every other day instantly. So if Monday is 9 to 5, click copy and it applies everywhere. Adjust any day from there, and make sure the time zone shown at the bottom is correct. Your bookers will see slots in their own time zone automatically. Scheduling window controls when people can book relative to today. Maximum time in advance, how far ahead people can book. Set it to 60 days and nothing beyond that appears on your booking page. Minimum lead time, the minimum notice you need before someone can book. Set to 24 hours so nobody books a call for tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. right now. This protects your planning time. Adjusted availability lets you override your regular schedule for specific dates, like a holiday, a company event, or a week you'll be traveling. Click Change a Date's Availability, pick the date, and either mark it unavailable entirely or set different hours for just that day. Your regular schedule stays intact for every other day. Booked appointment settings, 3 important controls. Buffer time, adds automatic breathing room between bookings. Select 10 minutes after each appointment so you're never jumping from one call straight into the next with no transition time. Maximum bookings per day. Set a cap on how many bookings you'll accept in one day. I'll set 5, so on any given day there are no more than 5 kickoff calls. Guest permissions. Toggles whether your guest can invite additional people to the appointment. Leave it off for private one-on-one calls. Under calendars, choose which calendar receives the bookings. Keep it on your primary calendar unless you want bookings going to a secondary calendar like a work project calendar. Most importantly, make sure check calendars for availability is turned on. This is what prevents double bookings. With this on, if you already have a meeting at 2 p.m., that slot won't appear as available on your booking page. Always leave this on. All the appointment settings are done. Click Next to set up what people actually see on the booking page. At the top of step 2, your photo and name. This is how you appear on the booking page. Google pulls this from your Google account automatically. If you want to update your name or photo, you'll need to go to myaccount.google.com and update your personal info there. You can't edit it directly from here. Location and conferencing, how you and the guest will actually meet. Click Select how and where to meet and choose from 4 options. Google Meet. A unique meet link is automatically generated for every booking. In-person meeting. Type your office address. It shows on the booking page and in the calendar event. Phone call. Add your number. Shown to the guest when they book. None / to be specified later. Use this if you prefer Zoom or Microsoft Teams. You'll add the link manually after each booking. I'll select Google Meet so every booking automatically gets a video call link. Description: a short explanation of what the meeting is for. This shows up in 3 places: on the booking page itself, in the confirmation email the guest receives, and in the calendar event description. Keep it clear and useful. Tell the person what the call covers and what to prepare. The more specific this is, the more prepared your guest will be when they show up. Booking form: the questions your guest fills out when they book. The 3 required fields, first name, last name, and email address, are always there and can't be removed. Click. Add an item to add your own custom questions. I'll add a short answer question. What is the main topic you'd like to discuss? And make it required so every booker has to answer it before they can confirm. Payments: if you charge for consultations or paid sessions, you can collect payment directly through the booking page by connecting a Stripe account. This is a premium feature that requires an eligible Google Workspace or Google One plan. If you don't charge for your meetings, skip this section entirely. Booking confirmations and reminders: automatic emails that go out when someone books and before the meeting starts. Hit save and the booking page is live. You'll see it appear in the left sidebar under booking pages instantly. To share, hover over your booking page in the left sidebar and click copy link. Paste it anywhere: an email, your LinkedIn bio, your email signature. For embedding on a website, hover over to the 3 dots, click sharing options, then website embed. Choose between a pop-up button that floats on the page or an inline calendar that sits directly on the page. Copy the embed code and paste it into your website's HTML. Here's what your guest sees when they open the link: your name, your photo, your description, and a clean calendar showing only the times you're actually available. They pick a slot, fill in the booking form, and it lands on your calendar automatically. That's Google Calendar booking pages, built in, free to start, no third-party tools needed. Fill it in once and every meeting books itself. Hit like and subscribe for more Google Calendar tips. I'll see you in the next one.